So we're just gonna start with the basics. So you have Q and E for hooks. You know, AD to orbit, all that. Space bar. G is to check your gas. H is to pull out your blades, and V is to check your blades. Again, this is gonna be like a visual appearance when you're engaging people or humans. F is to block because there's PvP, obviously. But we went to the gear. The gear is really nice and fast. I love it. It's custom made, so no more like LH gear. It's beautiful. I like it. It has certain features too, like you can wall run and stuff. I don't know if I can get the animation for it. Yeah, there it is right there. You can wall run and stuff when going up items, when scaling or descaling. Let's have that. Double hooks, obviously. You can check your gas while moving. To people that like play Realm or Birdcage, you know that you had to like get a talent. You could just do this without any talent. You also do the same thing with your blades. You can't check both though. You can like tap one and then tap the other one, but you can't check both at the same time. You guys will play both animations, but you won't get the dialogue. R is to drop your blades and like pull out a new set. So you can see there, I'm just going through all my blades. And your character will not drop your last set of blades, so they physically have to break. So if you wonder why you're spamming R in a PD and you're not losing your blades, you're probably on your last set and should go refill. So now moving on to the Titans. The Titans in this game are really, really, really nicely done. I feel like the developer team did an amazing job with Titans. So this is an abnormal. So the abnormals will play a certain animation before they jump at you. That shit, I killed it, but abnormals have certain animations that they play because when they both spawn in, like when a mindless or normal would spawn and then an abnormal would spawn, they have the exact same idle animation or unaggroed animation. So basically the way this game works is that once you're in a certain stun radius, I don't know how far or close it is, a Titan will aggro you. So this is how you know it's a mindless. It's not running at me. It's just a mindless. It's walking. But let me kill this thing quickly so I don't get jumped. Just gonna blind it. I got name grabs. So mindless, simple here. Just there you go. Okay. Now the abnormal. When I aggro the abnormal, he's gonna do this little kick flip thing, like an entire kick flip, like a sleeper in Attack on Titan Project. When you get close enough to it, it looks like a mindless. Does a little kick flip thing. Almost. And there's different abnormal types. Different abnormal types, not crawlers. Crawlers are their own separate little thing. So if I were to spawn in a crawler, it will just look visually different from any other Titan type because crawlers actually physically crawl in this game even when they're idle. So again, you have this abnormal type. Oh, that was beautiful. So these are abnormals, just a lot faster, and they play a kick flip animation. Oh, there's a different style. This style has its hands in front of him, which makes you want to go for the orbit a lot more because, again, his hands are in front of itself. It can't really defend itself that much. Then I know there's one more animation style where it's like a hunchback, like where it's hunched. Like it's hunched, so it's a lot more harder to go. It looks a lot more. This right here, this is what I'm talking about. The hands are like hunched over. It looks fucking creepy and eerie, and it's a really good animation style. The developer, the animator, did a great job on that. It looks very creepy to engage because the hands, unlike the other two styles, the hands are directly in front of it, and it's hunched. It's like a mixture of both of the animation styles combined. It's very, very creepy and eerie. So for this one, you can still go for a blind. What I like to do when I blind these ones, or I just go for like a single hook. Single hook. Barely gas boost, if gas boost at all. That was very sloppy. I think I want to tell you guys before you guys stop hopping in PDs and start trying to orbit is that in this game the ODMG is momentum based. So basically, if I were to just hook straight, I'll go straight, easy, you know, orbit A and D. But it's not that simple. If I were to hook onto this tree right here, let's say this tree's a Titan, and if I were to just hook on it and press and hold A and let go, you still see that my character is still flying towards the object in an A-like motion, in an orbit motion. And he will slowly fly into the target in that momentum, in that motion. He will even swoop around once or twice. The same thing applies to a Titan. So if I were to try to orbit a Titan and only holding A, and I let go, you're gonna fling yourself all the way around the Titan. And if you don't have enough distance, you will most likely get grabbed. Is that when you're orbiting, hook right here, like in his mouth or right under his chin. You want to press orbit, and then you want to orbit on the other side. So what I mean by that is you want to press A, and then when you get it on the side, you want to press D, and then adjust yourself. And it's timing based, because if you time it wrong, you will do it too fast, and you might fling yourself back into the grab, like this, like that, and then you did it way too fast. So it's a lot less speedy than it is, and it's about accuracy. Orbiting is way more accurate than it has to be needy for anything. So take your orbit slow and make sure you have distance. You have to be far enough away from the Titan in order to kill it. If you don't have enough distance, you're just gonna get grabbed. Like that. Make sure you want to have good enough distance so that when you go into orbit, you have enough distance to bait out its swing, readjust, gas boost. You don't even have to gas boost, honestly. If you're one of those birdcage fanatics that were yelled at tonight, gas conserve, you don't even have to gas orbit. You don't even have to use gas in order to orbit. But it's only up to your preference. It's actually hard to like go full gas. It's a lot faster, but it's a lot harder. Now onto crawlers. Now crawlers, actually, it's in the name, it crawls. I mean, but they have a little bit more. They have a grab. They have they have a bite animation too. If I were to try to aggro it, if I were to, yeah, that just sitting directly under it, it tries to quite literally bite me. Yeah, and it does damage. Yeah, they can bite you. So don't get stuck. And the easiest way to engage a crawler, it's very simple. These guys are not hard. Like outside the walls, onside the walls, this could be very cheesed. Hook on the wall, like hook up the wall, like fling yourself up, and then there's let go of your keyboard, and you're gonna fall, and try to fall directly in the center. No matter what it does, I'm not running time. Just click. But let's say you're outside the walls, you're on an expo. Same thing applies here. Let's see, like this is like a random structure, right? So, alright, let's just say I don't really have much here. Fling myself up, land on it, and just kill. It's really not. These are not hard. And same thing with a tree. You're gonna want to fling yourself up the tree, let go, because as long as I go to you, you're gonna land right on it. It's every single time. It's 100% killed, right? Like it's. I got grabbed. like seriousness, this game is really nice. I'm gonna leave like the information and the the Discord and the group information in the bio. It's really nice. You can come join it. It's small. They do graduation runs every weekend, I think, or close to every weekend. This game is really nice. You should come try it out. It's a really good CC game, and it's new. Not really like new, but like it's young. So come get it while it's still open. It's not closed community. You can just join the group and join the Discord, and you're in the game. No trying to get waived, none of that. But anyways, appreciate y'all for watching, and yeah, come try out Attack on Titan.